Hey guys, uh, hope you're okay. I have had, I guess, what I'd call a difficult day, I guess, but I keep having difficult days, but difficult days in the spirit because God keeps giving me revelations, and a lot of the time they aren't the pleasantest revelations, but that is just kind of the way that God works. Uh, but yeah, the thing is, you have to know, and the thing is, I've just kind of watched a video myself about evil family members, and here I am kind of repeating that message because through the Lord, really, I have seen that people in my own life have plotted against me or plotted against my family or have done certain things against my family in certain ways or done witchcraft. And it's like now I kind of seem to know of every instance of witchcraft that has kind of ever been against nearly everyone within my family. But that's just how it goes. But that is the discernment that the Lord has given to me. And I'm happy about that. I mean, it does bring sadness with it, but that happens. There are always things that will sadden you or affect you in some sort of way, and that's just how it is. Uh, but yeah, at the end of the day, I know the Lord is wondrous and the Lord does deliver us. So even if this enemy is your brother, is your sister, is a member of the congregation within your church, is possibly a bishop who you look up to, yet they've never had good intentions for you. And every time you either go to church, it's weird. It's like it's said for one of you, it's like you own the church, and the other seems to either go to a church where it's similar. Is it the same church? No. Okay, no, it's a different church. So one owns the church, and the minister. Oh, what was it? Minister or bishop? It was a bishop, wasn't it? No, it was a bishop. And the bishop looks down upon you. So the bishop looks down upon you, and in the other church, it is the bishop. Oh, I think the Lord's saying bishop and minister, that look down upon you. Okay, weird, strange, I don't know. But yeah, the Lord just kind of just gives me these revelations sometimes. But yeah, I'm kind of happy to be awake in the spirit, really, and to know everything because Lord has given me so much discernment that I'm kind of overflowing with it. And I love that. I love that the Lord has given me so much uh, power and joy and happiness within my life. And you know what? The Lord is just amazing and special in so many ways. And He will deliver us. He always does. No matter what family member comes against you, no matter what friend. There is a situation where I think a best friend is coming against someone or a former best friend. They were very close at some point, uh, male and female, I think. But yeah, at the end of the day, the Lord shows great discernment. And there are always people who are willing to come against you, whether that be your own family, whether that be your longtime friends, whether that be a woman within your dreams or a man within your dreams. For some reason, I'm getting the name Dexter. Dexter. So if anybody, uh, I don't know why the name Dexter or Dex is kind of coming into this, but I'm getting the name Dexter, which is weird because I was talking about Dexter to somebody earlier, the series. Uh, so yeah, uh, God works in mysterious ways. And there's also Caroline again. Um, I've actually had I had a word about Caroline a few weeks ago or months ago or something like that. Uh, oh, there's also a word against a John. A John. Uh, do not be near John or something, and don't let him have an influence over you or something like that. Um, the Lord seems to be saying John leads to destruction. John leads to destruction. John leads to destruction. Uh, so yeah, but this is the way. God said devastation is being brought to the evil. But I don't know what that means and what the discernment really is in this time. But the thing is, there are always people who will afflict you. And you have to realize and kind of pray against these things. And once you pray against these people and you pray against their plans for your family, because they won't just affect you, they will affect your family too. They might try to kill or maim or do something to your family or to really, uh, well, I guess, fraud someone. They could try to defraud you, they could try to jail you, they could try anything. And these people, they have such a such a spirit of cockiness within them that they would gladly do something to you or your family and then smile to your face and be nice to you as if nothing's happened and as if they were never in the wrong or they've never done anything wrong ever. And there are those people within life, there will be, who, even after they've done ridiculous voodoo rituals to you or your family, or they've given you an illness, or they caused what, well, the Lord is saying that, okay, so the minister gave this woman, was it the minister or the bishop, Lord? Okay, so I think the Lord is talking on two terms. I think the Lord is saying that a bishop in the one church gave to the minister of that church a illness, and the minister didn't realize that the illness was given by the bishop. They just thought life kind of came along and the illness was there, it just existed, it happened, and the bishop was helping them. And oh wait, so is it just the one, Lord? Okay, so it is just the one, it's not the two. So it's the bishop who is going after the minister, and basically the minister was praying against her family, the minister was praying against her health. The minister, was it the minister or the bishop? I thought it was the bishop. I don't know. The Lord seems to be speaking in double Dutch today, uh, but I don't know. It seems that, is it the minister or the bishop, Lord? It is the bishop. The devil is trying to fumble you. Okay, so the devil's been trying to fumble me there. that is not a surprise. Uh, but yeah, the bishop is the one who is going against the minister. And it is basically being said that the bishop tried to console the minister while this female minister was going through all this hardship and all this trouble. And it was taken as a compliment. And the minister thought, wow, for the bishop to be helping me, for the bishop to be doing me so good, that it basically means that the bishop is like the greatest guy ever and he's a good guy and that he's great. And it actually got the bishop a higher place within the church. And the bishop benefited from helping her. And it wasn't, for some reason, it wasn't like he wanted to help her. It wasn't he wanted to help her. It was, the Lord is saying he did it out of guilt and he did it for a promotion. He did it out of guilt and he did it for a promotion. He did it out of guilt and he did it for a promotion. So this bishop has basically been helping this woman, and he's been helping her all the time. He gave her the issue that she had. He gave her the illness that she had. And he's been playing very nicey nice all this time, when really, in reality, he was the one that gave her the illness, and he still seems to be profiting in her church and also within the church now. And the Lord is saying, stop that, cut off the bishop, cut off the bishop, cut off the bishop. And the Lord actually showed me like it was kind of like a chess piece, but the head had like fallen off, and I think it made the bishop to be the pawn. But yeah, that is just the Lord through and through. That is just the Lord. The Lord is just brilliant. The Lord is brilliant in so many ways. Uh, but yeah, because you won't know. It can be your own sister, it can be your own mother, it can be your best friend. I'm getting an Adrian. I don't know why, but I keep getting an Adrian. There's an Adrian. Adrian. It's like mother's best friend, Adrian. Mother's best friend, Adrian. Mother's best friend, Adrian. So the Spirit is basically saying to me, the Lord is basically saying to me that this mother's best friend, Adrian, this Adrian, who seems so nice, so loving, so kind, is the one that's afflicting them. And he's afflicted their whole family. The Lord is saying he has caused them grievous illnesses. He has basically lied about them. He has defamed them. Oh, the Lord is actually saying any illnesses within the family, he's caused them. He's caused them through voodoo, and any dysfunction and basically splitting up of the family or of friendship groups or like sudden betrayals. Apparently, they were all caused by this Adrian. And this saying, watch Adrian, watch Adrian, watch Adrian. And it seems that there's like a, it seems like it's, I don't, the thing is, I just think of Rocky Balboa when I hear Adrian, so my mind's obviously just instantly going to boxing. But I feel like there's somehow a connection there between this Adrian and that boxing as well. But I don't think they play boxing. I don't think I don't think that they do boxing. I think they're either a manager or they train boxers, or they kind of well, referee or something. they do something. Maybe they're the ones that hold the bottles and things like that, or something like that. God knows. Uh, or maybe they're just a big fan of boxing. Is that what it is? Are they just a big fan of boxing? No, there's something within the boxing world, maybe. Or God knows, is it something within the boxing world? But whoever this Adrian is, they're basically afflicting family. And they've been doing it for years. They've been doing it, the Lord is saying 2007. 2007 is when it began. And the Lord is saying 2025 is when it will end. Because you will see something and it will kind of bewilder you and astound you. The Lord is saying angels are coming to protect you and your family, and that somebody within your family is going to be having a kind of, well, a supernatural experience with an angel, where this Adrian will be basically doing voodoo or doing something against you and your family, and this angel is going to save your family, place you there, use you to pray, and basically have you help your family. And as well as that, the Lord is going to help you in every way that He can, because He has seen this affliction. The Lord has been trying to go against it for years, but this Adrian has been very slippery. There have even been cases against him that nearly done him in. The Lord is saying there have been cases that have nearly done this Adrian right in. And the Lord seems to be saying that he should have been stopped 2 years ago, but the court case failed. The court case failed. The court case failed. Because apparently there was either some kind of GBH or some kind of murder. It seems like either grievous bodily harm or a murder charge that was against him, but he some way ratted himself out of it or got out of it. Maybe because of influence, because of something else, but he ratted himself out of it. He kind of got himself out. But I don't know. Uh, oh, the Lord's actually saying something else. The Lord is saying he was delivered by the devil. He was delivered by the devil. He was delivered by the devil. Adrian was delivered by the devil. Do you mean delivered as in he was born of the devil, or do you mean he was delivered from that by the devil? Delivered from that by the devil. Okay, so there you go. So this Adrian, who has been causing many problems in the family, so the Lord is also saying about something about a book collection, what was it? A book collection, DVD collection, and an antique collection. An antique collection and old albums. And the Lord is saying this Adrian, with this boxing background, has kept them and kept pictures. So basically, I think it was family pictures. A load of family pictures went missing with these people, whoever they are. A load of family pictures went missing. And for years, you've been looking for these family photos. And you've been thinking, where are they? It's like, I know I had them at some point. I had them when I left the last house. And weirdly enough, you actually did have them when you left the last house. And it was on the day that you left. You invited this Adrian round. This Adrian was there helping you, supposedly. And you gave him tea, I think. Yeah, tea you gave him. And biscuits. And this Adrian was meant to be helping you. And he stole your family photos and is using them to ritual you. He is using them to go against your family, to go against your kids. He is using every photo that he has to do this witchcraft upon you. And this Adrian has been so relentlessly of the devil, and he's been of the devil for years. And it's to the point where people will see this guy and they look at him and they think, shit, what's wrong with him? They kind of go into the room and they see like this dark aura or like this just face. And they think, oh God, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be by that. I don't want to be with him. And it's like within myself, I can literally feel myself physically feeling sick. And the Lord is saying that is how people feel. Every time they are by this Adrian, they physically feel sick. And the Lord is basically saying that every time people are by this person, because of all the evil they've done and the evil in the spirit that has been transgressed against them, that this Adrian done it all. And all the while they were making out, oh, I love you, you're like my greatest family, you're the best auntie ever, I love you. And it's like it seems to be an auntie and nephew relationship. It's an auntie and nephew relationship by the looks of it. Or is it auntie and nephew? Okay, the Lord is saying auntie and nephew relationship. So that is just crazy. So the Lord is also saying here that he's plotted against your animals too. Whatever animals you have had within, well, from 2007 until now, that he has plotted against your animals as well. And okay, the car accident was him. Uh, what else are you saying, Lord? The surgery was him. Is it of you, Lord? Okay. I just want to make sure I'm getting the right discernment here. You've got to be very careful when you're getting discernment. You got to know who you're getting it from. It's either the Holy Spirit or the devil. And I know it's from the Holy Spirit, so I'm happy with that. So yeah, he has caused all the issues within your animals. And the Lord is saying toileting, toileting. He has caused the toileting issues with your animals, the bowel issues, the bowel troubles, the cancer, the cancer. So the Lord is saying this person has came against you, came against your family, came against your animals, even came against your house. Apparently, he tried to burn down your house in 2009. Okay, he apparently tried to burn down your house in 2009. And you didn't notice. You thought it was, well, I think it was something to do with like weed or maybe either weed or some kind of like cigarette or something like that. Maybe you thought it was a cigarette that was gonna set the house alight, but uh, you saw it and stopped it or something like that. But in 2009, basically, he tried to burn your house, whether it was with a cigarette or with a weed lighter or something. Uh, but he tried to burn your house down, and you literally saw this cigarette or whatever it was, and you stamped it out, and you were like, "Shit, my house could have burnt down." And this was 2009. Lord is saying late August 2009 that this happened, and that you basically nearly lost your house because of this. And there are so many things that you nearly lost because of him. Even your businesses. When your businesses were failing, it was because of him. When your money wasn't coming in, it was because of him. When you had delays in your life, it was because of him. And the Lord is saying, cut him off. Cut him off. Cut him off. Because this Adrian has afflicted you again and again and again. And the thing is, you can wait until 2025 if you want. But God is saying, come 2025, If you don't cut him off, I will. If you don't cut him off, I will. If you don't cut him off, I will. And there will be still an angelic presence. An angel will help you with whatever this Adrian is planning for 2025. But the Lord is saying, cut him off now. Have him be gone from your life. Have him be gone from your family's life. Because he is looking to cause hell and bring hell unto your door. And you don't deserve that. You're a kind, loving Christian woman with a very good family, a very caring family, apart from this one very bitter cousin. And I think it's envy, jealousy, and vigor. Envy, jealousy, vigor. Envy, jealousy, vigor. Because you have either done something or did something that he wanted. You are well loved. That's what it is. You are well loved by everyone within your family, within your friends, within everyone. You are loved. And he wanted it so bad. He wanted to be loved so bad. And because he wasn't loved except by you, he came against you. He came against your family. He came against everyone because he felt, why should she have the right to be loved and I am not loved? Why should she have the right to be loved and I am not loved? Why should she have the right to be loved and I am not loved? And his mother didn't like him growing up because she always thought there was something demonic or something unkind there. And apparently he tried to knife her once. But this is the Lord. This is the Lord saying all this, that he used to trick people at cards. He used to be unkind and revel in being unkind. And his mother and his family even took a disliking to this. And you were kind of last chance saloon by the looks of it. You were last chance saloon, and this Adrian screwed that up because you were the last one willing to give him a chance out of everyone. Out of absolutely everyone, you were willing to give this Adrian a chance. And now he's got nothing to do with you, and he never will again. He never will again, because once you cut him off, that's the end. That's the end. Because he's going to try and come against you. And he's going to try and kill you. He will try and kill your family. He will try and go against your family. He will try and delay you. And it really seems to be that he is delaying spiritual growth and delaying spiritual power in a lot of ways. It's like you were trying ever so hard to get into a higher spiritual position, a higher frequency, I would imagine, and he is trying to stop you. Every time you try to do something, it's like either he is there or he is doing something to deter you from doing it. And it's like you're trying to get better with people. And if it's not religious, it's kind of, you are living your life to be the kind of best, kindest person you can be. You are completely living your life for everybody else and not even caring. You're just living your life for everyone else and not even caring. You're praying for everyone. You love everyone. You bless everyone. And it's like this person, they're just so full of deceit and hatred and bitterness. It's like they don't care. And they've afflicted you for all these years. And the Lord said that they will continue to afflict you until the day you die if you keep them. So let them go, let them go, let them go. And this is a very hard word for somebody because it's never easy to let go of family. The Lord has told me on several occasions to cut off my own family, but I I just struggle with that idea. And I don't know, maybe I will until the day I die. But the thing is, sometimes the devil will use who is closest to us to come against us. And that is true. Sometimes the devil uses someone who is close to us to come against us. Sometimes the devil uses someone who is extremely close to us to come against us. God bless you all. I think I've said what I need to be say. Adrian and all the other evil ones are exposed. God bless you. Goodbye.